Ah, my name is Vaughan. I'm a Revolutionary War reenactor for about the last 5 years. I mainly reenact two units, the 14th Regiment, Colonel Glover's Marbleheaders, and the 1st Rhode Island Regiment of Foot. When I'm doing Colonel Glover's Marbleheaders, the unit that helped Washington get across water, it's very fascinating because after the Battle of Long Island, and Washington was backed up on the East River, before the British could come and capture him, some of the men of Washington's army went up Manhattan Island and confiscated all the boats they could, brought him back to where he was hemmed up against the East River, about where the Manhattan Bridge is now. And that night, they ferried Washington's army across the East River. The British Navy couldn't come up and get them because it was at night and it was foggy. And that night, when Washington's army was ferried across the East River, when the British went to capture Washington's army at the camp, they captured 3 men. And they were captured because they stayed behind to loot the camp. Then Washington's army went up out of Manhattan, crossed over into what is now the Bronx, and the British sailed up to about where the Throgs Neck Bridge is now, and they were getting off of the boats, and that's when the Marbleheaders saw them, got behind rock walls, and entertained the British at Pell's Point while Washington's army ran toward White Plains. That was the second time the Marbleheaders helped out Washington by fighting what would be known as rearguard action. The last time the Marbleheaders helped out Washington to get across water was Christmas 1776. Washington was in Pennsylvania. They wanted to get to Trenton, New Jersey. So they went to McConaughey's Ferry, and they used barges, ferries, and some Durham boats that they had gotten from an iron smelter just north of McConaughey's Ferry, and they ferried Washington's army across the Delaware River, Christmas night, 1776, and they went over and surprised the German Hessians that were in Trenton, and Washington got a victory that he needed very well because his army was in a very low ebb because they had been losing so many battles. Then after the actions in Princeton and Trenton, the Marbleheaders made it back to Massachusetts the best way they could.
Okay. Thank you. And where are you right now today?
Right
Liam?
now, I'm at Newbridge Landing at the Bergen County Historical Society. We are having a fall festival with the pumpkins and the apples and the people coming through.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Leon.
Okay.